Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. All right, listen up. If you got a $3,000 bankroll and you're not here to play small, this is probably going to be your strategy. Huge bankroll, huge play. We're going to go full throttle, a high roller type system. This is basically designed in action for the junkies, the big rollers, anyone that's kind of chasing the monster payouts. I hate to say the word chasing, but sometimes you feel like that's what we do when we're gambling. We're chasing the big win. So here's the deal. We're going to start off with $630 across. Okay, we're going to be placing bets all the way from the 4 through the 10 at $100 levels. And that means we're locked, we're loaded. We're going to be playing every number. And we're going to be pressing it, and we're going to be pressing it aggressively, and we're going to be pressing it immediately. That means we're going to be putting money on the table. We're going to be pressing every hit. The goal is to get to $300 on bets, almost like a double tap system, but for the big payout. Now, if you want to do some extra action in it, we could probably put it some hard ways as an option. I definitely like that idea. We may play a little bit with that in a minute. Now, this strategy is not about surviving the table. It's about thriving. It's about crushing the casino. For the dice, when they're hot and they're electric, you're ready to roll them out. One hot shooter is all it takes to have this huge payout, okay? So if you've got the big roll, the nerves, and the timing of this high roller full throttle crap strategy. So this is how it's going to work. Again, we're going to start off at $100 levels on basically everything, okay? So now I'm going to show a little bit of a variation here in how we're going to do this. The 5 and 9 is going to be at $125. I'm going to show the payouts what it looks like, okay? $100 on the 4 and 10. Each of these bets will pay you $200. The 5 and 9 at a $125 level, those are going to pay you $175. The 6 and 8, they're a little bit lower. We're taking advantage of our higher payouts on the outside bets. The 6 and 8 are at $90 each. It's going to take a few more hits to get to where we want to be. Again, the goal is to get to $300 on every bet, waiting for the second hit, that double tap, that double payout, to be able to have huge gains for the rest of the table, okay? So again, we always get a point established before we really place any bets. So everything is out now, working with a puck on the 9, okay? The point is 9. Let's just call it out how it is. The 4 and 10 at $100 levels, okay? $100 will pay you $200. We're going to press it all the way up. Now, of course, you would have to pay VIGs, a part of this, whether it's on the pre-VIG or post-VIG. I'm not going to worry about the VIGs on my table, but understand that is part of the game. You have to pay a VIG. It's going to go straight to $300. If you happen to hit that 4 again, we're here to crush it, right? We got 4 or 5 shots at this to try to see if we can make some big gains. $300 will pay us $600 if we get that second hit on the 4, okay? Remember, the 4 and 10s that's your bonus bets. You're gonna make sure when you hit them big and wait for that big payout. You're looking for the $300 on the bets, okay? Now, the 5 and 9 work a little bit, of course, these are all in tandem. They're sister numbers. That's $125. That'll actually pay you $175 as a payout, or what you could say $200 for 25, however you want to do it. Either way, what we're going to do is we're going to go straight to a $300 bet. I get it. That's a lot of money. $640. We're not here to play, guys. We're here to make some money. We're going to go straight to a $300 bet, just straight up, okay? 5 and 9 does the exact same thing. If it gets 2 hits, you can go straight to a $300 bet. Now, the 6 and 8 can be a little bit more complicated. While they are the most common numbers to roll on this set of the table, excluding the 7, of course, it's going to take a little bit more work to get there. Of course, we're looking for the outside bets first because of the bigger payouts. But the 6 and 8, they're at $90. The first hit will pay you $105, okay? It'll pay you $105. The first thing that we're going to do is, we're not going to say go all the way up, but we're going to go up as high as we can. We're actually going to go up to a $180 bet. A $180 bet at that point in time, the 6 or the 8, the second hit, will pay you $210. Remember, 18 pays you 21. 180 will pay you 210. At that point in time, you do want to try to get that third hit. If you can get that third hit, again, at this point in time, you're going to go all the way up to a $300 hit. Remember, the goal here is to get to $300. You are actually collecting a little bit when you do that. Goes up to a $300 hit. And then at that point in time, it will pay you $350. And that's at that point in time where you say, okay, now I can pull it back down to base. Let's call it $120. Pull it back down to base and look at the money that you have coming back to your rack, which is over $500. That's over $600. If you had the 6 and 8 at 3 times, a little bit more aggressive, it does happen. But again, we're looking for the outside bets for the most part. Now we're going to roll this out and see how we do. Again, full throttle crap strategy, $3,000 bankroll, 630 across. Let's go. Let's roll it out. Okay, guys, here we go. We got a $3,000 bankroll ready to roll for us. We are going to get a point established first. Not playing the pass lines, not playing the don't pass, only the 4 through 10, the box numbers. That is a 5. That is called the waitress, so let's mark the point on the 5. What I'm going to do is I'm going to drop down $700. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Again, a third. We're here to crush the casino. A third of our bankroll out here. Let's roll this out here. So again, we're going to go 90 each on the 6 and 8. I'm going to give you $70 change. Let's not forget to give you that back. $70 back in change, and then quarters on the 5 and 9. So here's our setup, right? One more time. $100 on the 4 and 10. We have $125 on the 5 and 9, and then 90 on the 6 and 8. The point is 5. Let's go. Okay, that is a 5, the back-to-back pair in the tray. That is the waitress. Again, that's going to pay me $175. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go straight up to a $300 bet, okay? $300 bet. Now, that is the point. I'm going to turn it off. So let's get a new point. The new point's back on the 5. Check me out. All right, on the 5. Let's mark it back up. All right, let's go, shooter. Let's hit that 5 again, all right? That is the 4, 3-1, okay? Big Joe. Let's go ahead and make it. It pays me $200. 100 pays me $200. That's going to go straight to $300. Again, let's hit that 4 or that 5 again. And that is a 10. Let's go back to the other end, the big bin. Again, that's going to pay me $200. Make it look like $300 total. Okay. Come on, shooter. And there's a square pair. That is the hard 8. Again, $90 will pay me $105. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make it look like straight up like $180. Let's go ahead and put the $15 back in the rack. We're probably going to need that in a minute anyways. All right, let's go. Let's go. Looking for the big shooter. That is the 516, easy 6, okay? Again, that's going to pay me $105. Let's put that $15 back into the rack and go straight to $180, just like that. Look at there. We've hit everything but the 9 so far. Looking pretty good. That's the boxcars 12. No help to me. Looking for a double tap here. That is the 5. We've hit the 5. Perfect. All right. Again, that's going to pay me $350. 300 will pay me $350. What I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the point off. Now, I'm going to leave it. I'm not going to regress. You can do that if you want to back down to base. But again, I'm here to crush it. I'm going to try to get another hit because one more hit will take me all the way out of the hand. But that 350 is coming back to the rack. The puck is back off again. And there's a 6 to 4-2. Perfect. Smart the point on the 6. And let's go. And there's another boxcars 12. Craps 12. And there's a yo 11. See a horn, bet a horn, right? Here we go. And there's a 10. Wow, that's a big hit, right? So 3 will pay me $600. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. Wow, let's try that again. That's going to be 300. 600. It'll pay me $600. Again, that's $600 that's coming back to the rack. Got quite a nice shooter to roll us out at the beginning. I'll take that, right? And there's another 10, the 6-4, Big Ben, another $600. What I'm going to do is I already know I was going to be short on several of these. However, let's go ahead and grab some more black chips already. That's going to pay me, again, $600. 6. I'm not going to press it up much more than what it is right now. No reason to risk more than that, but you have. But check us out. We're already looking really nice on our bankroll, just like that. And there is your 527. That's okay. We've had a great run at it. Got 2 big payments out of it. You got the double tap out of 2 of them, which is nice, right? So let's pull these bets back. And let's get ready for another shooter. Let's go and turn the puck off. And here we go. Let's go, shooter. New shooter, new dice. That is going to be another pair in the tray to 5, 3, 2, 5. Let's mark the point. And let's drop down another, let's call it 630. So 1, 2, here. Just a little bit easier to do it this way. And let's call it, actually, we can do it this way, right? It's fine. So you got in here, and let's drop this one back. Boom, just like that. We are ready to roll. All right, let's go, shooter. All right, that's going to be the 314, okay? Again, that's going to pay me $200. Stack it right on top. And there's a 963 center field, okay? All right, that's going to pay us $175. Or what we can do here, we can do it 200 for 25. That way it takes that quarter, goes straight up to the $300 bet, just like that. And there is a Yo 11, no help to me. And there's a, how about that? That is another back-to-back Yo 11. And there's the hard 6, all right, perfect. Okay, that 6 is going to pay me $105. I'm going to go straight to a $180 bet. Put the $15 back into the rack, just like that. Let's go and grab some more reds while we're at it. Come on, shooter. And there is the 426, easy. 4-2, it rolled on me there at the end. Let's move that over. Again, now that's going to pay me $210. Again, what I'm going to do here, I'm going to go straight to a $300 bet. I am bringing a little bit back to the rack, which is actually not too bad anyways. But going straight to a $300 bet on the 6. Hopefully to hit that 6 again. And there's another Yo 11. The horns are coming pretty heavy, right? There's a 516. We've hit the 6. Perfect. Now that'll pay me $350. Okay. It'll pay me $300. Pays me $350. I'm going to the rack with that one. Okay. Going straight to the rack. Remember, we already collected $100 on the one before, so that's $450. Bring it back to the rack out of the original $630. And there's another 516. Beautiful. Another $350 again. After you get to this point at the $300 level, we're not pressing no more. We're happy with $300 hits coming back to our rack, okay? 100%. Now we're totally out the hand, which is nice. Another 6. Wow. How about that? Another 6. Another $350 coming back to our rack. Let's go ahead and put the black chips over here. Let's go. There's a hard 4, the 2-2. Again, that's already at $300. Now that will pay me $600. 3, 6. That'll pay me $600 coming back to the rack. And what I need to do is, because I have so many blacks coming back to the rack, what I'm gonna hear is I'm gonna make this look like 1,000. Okay, make that look like 1,000. I'm gonna give me another. This is my $1,000 chips. I'm gonna put it in there. Give my blacks back just like that. Okay. All right, here we go. Let's keep it going. And that is the 549. Beautiful. 300.
Hey guys, I hope you're enjoying this content. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button, the like button, and make sure your notification button is turned on. The channel has been growing all because of you. I put out content like this every single week. Please make sure you're up to date. Make sure you hit subscribe. Until next time, thanks for watching. Let's continue with the video.
8, these square pairs right in the corner. Let's see if I can pull it back. It was a hard 8. Let's pull back over. Perfect. Now that's going to pay me $105. Okay, looking pretty good so far. Remember, from $105 it goes straight to $180. Put a few $15 back into the rack. And there's another Yo 11. We've hit quite a few of those, right? And there's another 8. Perfect. Okay, we're going to straight to $300, right? So 180 will pay me $210. I'm going to pull the rest of this back, go straight to $300, and put this, what was that, $90 back into the rack. Okay, just like that. Come on, shooter. Got almost everything pressed up. Oh, there's the 527. That's okay. Hey, still a nice roll. It does take a nice roll. Again, we're here to kind of have to really kill the casino. We know it's going to take a bigger bankroll. It takes a lot of shooters or a lot of hits to get out the hand, but that's okay. Once you get that one hot shooter you're looking for, you are golden, right? All right, and here we go. And that's going to be the 1, 2, 3, craps 3, no help. Looking for a new point, right? All right, there's the hard 6, okay? Perfect. Mark the 6. Now here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do something a little bit different than what I did a while ago. A while ago, I did not play the hard ways. I said I'm going to try to play the hard ways just to kind of give you different options. That's going to be 630, so I give you exact numbers. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put quarters on all the hard ways. So that way, if it does come easy, you do have to replace it. But that's okay. Again, we're going to try to do this and see how we do. Let's go ahead and make all this go out like it's supposed to. 125, 125, and then 90, and 90. Just like that. Let's grab some greens. Let's grab some reds. Okay, perfect. We are ready to roll. Here we go. All right, that's going to be the 538. Perfect. Okay. 5-3, we're going to lose our easy way. Okay. Now it's going to pay us 105. So what we're going to do is, again, make it look like 180. Put the $15 back to the rack. Let's replace our hardways. Okay. And there's a 516. Okay. That is our point. Let's turn off the point. We're going to lose our hardway. It will pay me 105. Do the exact same thing. Put the $15 back into the rack. Make it look like 180. Replace our hardways. Now, I like to work my hardways on the come out roll. It's totally up to you if you want to play it. If you're working at this level, you might as well work your hardways. That is going to be aces. That's a dots in both places. No help. And there's a 6-4-2. That's okay. So we will lose our hardway. We're just going to replace it back. Points back on the 6. Okay, here we go. And there is the 437. Okay, here's what we're going to do. I know it was a very short sample size. Again, at the tables, you probably have 4 or 5 shooters. At this level, I would not stay here all day. Okay, this is one of those hit your profit and get out. Okay, you definitely want to hit the profit and get out on this type level, especially if you're playing for over $600 and just trying to just get that easy profit. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go ahead and cash in our profits, or what we have. Started with $3,000, and I can go ahead and tell you, right? So this is our initial buy-in. That is our $3,000. So everything else is profit. This is what I would do. If I was playing this level, get your profit, get out. Because the longer you stay, the more you play, the bigger chance you have of losing, okay? So that's $1,000 profit. That's 1,000. That's 15, 16. That's 17, 25, $1,735 as profit, right? That's a nice way to hit a 20-minute rollout. We didn't even roll it for 3 or 4 shooters. Again, get the hit, get the double tap, get the profit, and leave. Okay, that's the way you play $630 across with hardways or whatever you're gonna do it with that kind of a bankroll. Make sure you get your profit and get out of town, guys. I hope you've enjoyed the content. A little higher bankroll, higher bets. Remember, everything can be played at a lower level. In this case, I had 640 across or 630 across. You can always do it at a much lower level at 64 across. Same exact concept, just at a higher level. Just change the denomination of the chips from black to green to red, however you want to do that. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed the content. Again, this is the full throttle crap strategy, 630 across, beat the casino type play. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please hit that subscribe button and comment down below if you don't mind. The comments kind of slipped off here lately, so if you wouldn't mind, have that little interaction. Tell me what you think about it. If you found another video, put a comment down below. I really appreciate it. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed it. Until next time, mark the point, stay awesome.